All right, fun fact here about estates, probates, etc. Now, this is Pennsylvania specific. There's something called a TOD, on death. Now, absolutely, you cannot TOD, transfer upon death or on death, your property. Well, I should say your real estate. That has to go through probate, but you can transfer securities, stocks, bonds, your bank account. So talk to your banks, talk to your financial planners, and just check with it. It helps smooth things out. It helps make things a lot quicker for whom is left behind. Some probates take months, some take years, but usually it's a few months is the average if you know what you're doing. All right, so seller's disclosure law in Pennsylvania and most states probably, that the seller has to disclose anything that they know about the property, good, bad, or indifferent. And mostly it's bad things. So the law was created, as you can imagine. Now hold on your chair, hope you're sitting down. Somebody lied or held back information. Right? So once you pick yourself back up off the chair, off the floor, because you fell off your chair hearing that someone might have not been forthcoming with good information, seller's disclosure law says we have to disclose. There's some instances where if you've never lived at the property or you don't know what's going on, we have to disclose that. All right, so when you have an estate or if you've never lived at the property, now there's a fine line where you haven't lived at the property and you're an investor. If you own the property and you did maintenance on it and you're aware of it, you have to disclose it. But if you have an estate, if you're handling the estate, if you're the executor or executrix, or if you're putting the property through probate, you still have to provide a seller's disclosure, but the disclosure can say literally unknown, intentionally left blank. This is an estate sale. We're providing the disclosure, giving the law or following the law, but we're also being honest because we don't know. So you have to provide one either way. All right, friends and family and lovers and haters, commenters, I want to talk just a tiny bit about estates and probate. We can handle, we're very well versed in both. So an estate has to open up a probate or go through probate in our state of Pennsylvania. We are a commonwealth. So we're very familiar. Do you need an attorney to do it? No, although that's probably your best course. And of course, well, how much do they charge? Now, we've absolutely handled probates for our clients, and we certainly can do it for you. We always suggest an attorney's involvement because if something gets complicated within the court system, that's where we would insert one anyway. But probates and estates, we got you covered. Thank you for your support.